So for our logistics system, to be able to deliver these fresh products, apples in particular, but pineapples, bananas, think about that. And they deliver it all over the world. And they're retrieving products from all over the world. And you magically get them fresh at your store. And they're not rotten. They're not overripe. They're just beautifully preserved and ready for your consumption anytime. You go into the store and almost any time of year, you can pick up pineapples or apples. And so to me, apples represent this massive amount of progress that we've had as a society and as a race, where even a few hundred years ago, kids wanted fruit for Christmas. So when we look at this, and I'm walking through this apple orchard, and you just see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of apples, and thousands of apples, and hundreds of trees. As far as you can see, you've just got fruit everywhere. The ability to produce enough food to feed all of society is really quite the feat. But it speaks to innovation, and innovation is really what's on my mind today. So for me, apples represent innovation. They represent so much because, like I was saying earlier, there's new varieties of apples that have come out, and they're constantly testing new varieties as well to see what tastes good, what lasts longer, what's easier to grow, what takes less chemicals, what takes less fertilizer. How do we make the process better? And I think as society moves forward with these innovations in every aspect, but feeding the world just one. But as society moves forward in all these different aspects, it's important to take time to think about what used to be and to reflect on what used to be and how hard it used to be to purchase fruit and how expensive it used to be, or how difficult it was to have an apple in April. And so there's a certain amount of gratitude, I think, that we should all exhibit as we're in these grocery stores, because what used to be extremely difficult has now become the commonplace. And as we continue to innovate as a society, and we continue to push that envelope of our capacity and capabilities, the hard to grow apples of today are going to become the norm. And so remaining grateful for where we've come from, and also looking forward with not a sense of dread, but a sense of excitement, is also great. Now, if you're a business owner, innovation can either be your best friend or it can be your worst enemy. Because if your competitors are innovating and you're not innovating, you really can get your lunch eaten. And that's a hard position to be in. But if we remember that innovation has given us the ability to eat far better than anyone in the history of the world, and innovation is giving us the ability to eat far healthier than we have in the past as well, innovation is going to make your business better if you make it your friend. So next time you start seeing changes, or if you're not seeing enough changes in your industry, be that change. But I want to encourage you, look for the innovations that others are doing and implement them in your life as well. And this doesn't have to go just for business. There's so many ways we can innovate our own lives. I had a great guy I was talking to the other day, and he said, if you're trying to be healthy, it only takes one push-up to do more than zero. Yet so many people do zero all the time. So all it takes is that one teeny little step, one teeny little action to start moving you toward your goals. And that, consistently done, will bring far greater results than one big push. So whether you're trying to innovate your business, whether you're trying to reach goals in your life, I think that there's a balance of being grateful and as well as a desire and a hunger for that future, as well as being consistent and taking small actions that are going to innovate and move forward every single day. You do that and you'll have the innovation that you've been looking for.